Hello everybody, I am Tom and you all should play The Witcher 3. I've just done some, this kind of like dates this video, but I've just been doing some fiddling around. With my new playthrough I'm doing of Vampire, the new game that was released by Don't Know Studios. I thought Shadowplay wasn't working with that game specifically and it wasn't doing a proper dual audio recording. Turns out, it was just Nvidia Shadowplay being fucking weird. I think I've fixed the problem now. This is now recording in dual channel. I'm going to try Vampire again after I've finished recording this. But it was just some weird thing with the driver update of Nvidia. I reinstalled the driver, restarted my system. Now it seems to be working fine. I don't know what was going on there. It was very, very weird. I couldn't find literally anything about it on the internet. So it's like obviously a bug that no one else has ever had. But it's fixed now, I guess. So that's something. And Geralt's looking pretty mangled in the face. But last time, we went and killed with a lot of effort, killed the Spectre at Elderberg Lighthouse, and now we're returning to get our reward. From Jorund.
Aye, Geralt.
Killed the monster.
I killed the monster from the lighthouse. It was a penitent, very dangerous spectre, and very rare.
Why did it ever appear on Eldberg? It's been a peaceful island always. Even sirens haven't nested there.
Someone committed a crime there, did something terrible. Long story short, you'll need a new lightkeeper. Never mind that. Let's talk about my reward.
Aye, yes, got it right here. Earned every last coin you did. And a round. Cheers to your health.
So long.
Again. Got a taste for Skellige mead, vagrant?
It's not bad, thanks.
Ah, then get yourself a keg for the road. And fuck off.
I see you lads still don't understand the law of hospitality. Tough. Seems like guts to pound it into you.
Sorry about that sound, my mouse just disconnected for like a second. I think it's working now. That was weird. Alright.
Thanks, Jorund. Pounding's always better with a partner.
Come here. We've a brawl.
I think this is scripted, but yep.
One or two. I won't let this pass.
Jorund.
No, fuck that. I'm not gonna put the iron away. That's what you get, motherfucker.
Too late to surrender.
So many raids. Wars. Duels. Only to die at the hands of some miserable shits.
What can I do? Get your family?
You won't manage. Be journeying to meet my ancestors soon. Pour a nip off for me at times. For Jorund, son of Sigvald, who lived honorable and died like a fool.
He died with honor as far as I'm concerned. He died because he was being a good man.
Speak, damn it.
They're dead. At some foreigner's hand.
Corey! Crack! Had but 2 sons, and you killed them. You ended my line.
Sorry, but I didn't start it.
Does this stranger speak the truth? Who first drew a blade?
Dunno. It happened fast, and we were a few horns in.
Your son showed no respect for the law. If not for your end, something would have happened first time around.
There's a blood's feud between Yoren's family and mine. Makes no difference what he did or said.
Don't want any more bloodshed, but I'll defend myself if I have to.
You'll make your defense before the Jarl. Only if Madman Lugos calls you innocent will you be free to go.
I'm to be judged by somebody you yourselves call madman?
Or fight the
Fair
whole
point.
village. And you'll never defeat us all. Not with 3 swords, you won't.
Fine. Lead the
I
way.
totally would. I'd slaughter them all. Wouldn't even be a challenge.
Just had to stop by that damn tavern.
Now there is some story you can do in this cave. You can go talk to like the leader of these guys who are getting... I think it's this guy here. I'll do it, why not?
Let him cast his eyes about, searching for an escape, but there ain't none to be found. Save for talking to old Simon. Look at him cast his eyes about,
Interesting.
searching for an escape.
I think you have to try and get out and then fail. But if you have Axie, you can actually just Axie your way out of here. Which I will do.
When's my trial?
When the Jarl summons you. Won't be soon. The longer a man crushes rocks, the less eager he is to give lip during trial. This one's waited a year. That one, 3.
But see, Lugos said my trial would be today. Don't remember?
Oh, aye. Right. Come on.
I love Axie, it's great.
My line dates back to the times of Uben the Great. This dog ended it. He's gotta die.
I pass judgment here, Leif. Remember that.
But he's a vagrant, a foreigner. He don't deserve a trial, not even death by the sword. He...
Now go on. I want to hear this.
Geralt, didn't think I'd see you again so soon.
You invited me to your lands, Lugos. Said I'd find work here.
Aye, killing monsters, not men. Let's get to it. Leif claims you killed his sons, Corey and Crocky. What do you see to that?
They got what they deserved.
How dare ye? My lads!
We're arrogant little shits who were looking for a fight. Picked on the wrong guy.
Huh? Tongue as sharp as your blades.
Sharp! He insults me, insults our whole clan. The Codex of Ancestors says...
Quiet! I've made my decision. Geralt of Rivia, I find ye guilty on 2 counts of murder. Punishment's death by suffocation. But you can buy your way out by paying Corey and Crocky's weight in silver.
So he says don't have that kind of coin. I think I might actually have that kind of coin.
You know I don't have that kind of coin. Unless those boys were a lot lighter than they looked.
I'm well aware of that. I'll pay the blood price myself.
What? That's against every law!
I make the laws here. Go home, Leif. Because if you rile me, I'll tie this bag of silver round your neck and toss you in the sea.
Why the theatrics? If you wanted to hire a Witcher, should have just said so. Would have been cheaper.
Tell me, Witcher, have you any honor?
I do.
I paid Leif on your behalf. That puts you in my debt. a debt of pride. You ought to do as I say. So, listen carefully. My lad, Blue Boy Lugos, has ventured out, but not against the Black Ones, nor to loot a convent. Got the notion to go to the Cave of Dreams, south side of the Isle, and none return from there. You're clever and good with a sword, two traits that rarely go together. So, you're to help him. I need an heir, no matter his mettle. Take your things and do as I say, or lose your dignity and good name for all time.
Interesting as leaders go. The way he tries to like force your hand like that is interesting. Where we are, by the way, for those interested, is we are in Kemwir, which is on the south side of Ardskellig. This here is Kertrolda. We were down in Arenbjorn, and this here is where Madman Lugos lives. Well, lives. Not probably the correct word, but... So, I want to go help Blue Boy. Secondary quest somewhere in here. Cave of Dreams, that's the one. Join Blue Boy Lugos and his crew outside the Cave of Dreams, which is just down to the south a bit. Just here. So I think I'm going to run down here and just run along the coast. I want to keep this episode... Like, I want to probably do this entire quest this episode, so I'll actually cut out the run down here. There's nothing particularly interesting. There's a few drowners or whatever. If I get into some fights, I'll put them in. But it's actually a fairly easy run all the way down. I've changed my mind. I'm going to leave this in just so you can see the run down to the actual city. I say city, it's not a town. It's not really akin to a city. But this is a good example of what I was talking about earlier, how I'll actually also get the notice board here. But like, the castles and things in The Witcher are built in places that would make sense to build a castle. Like, building your fort on top of that mountain there, with like a winding road to get up to your actual gate, it's a very defensible place to put your... Any case. Manhunt. Lidar of Lofton, who insulted our Jarl, has been caught. During the manhunt, Jon Runkar acted with exceptional courage. In reward, he shall hold Lidar's hair while the Jarl cuts the wretch's throat. Fuck. What a good prize. The war between the Nordlings and the Black Ones is getting bloodier. For the sons and daughters of the Isles, this is good news. We shall watch them slaughter each other. The council has decided that our clan will side with none of them. But the raids should be directed mainly to the south, towards Nilfgaardian shores. That's also interesting. So Madman Lugos' entire clan is essentially staying out of the war. Well, I mean, they're going into the war, they're just killing everybody indiscriminately. My 14-year-old son Volbark, what's a man? My 14-year-old son Volbark hasn't returned home for 10 days. I thought he enlisted in a raid against the Black Ones despite my prohibition. If anyone knows what happened to him, let me know. People of Clan Drummond, Lars the Fox's longship has sunk near the Nilfgaardian shore. The whole crew perished. Let us pray to the gods. This will both relieve the pain and spur us on to take revenge. The sheep on the Isle are dying. I'm sure it's the work of Clan Dimon. God damn them. If they don't want to lose your flock, you need to buy my special brew of herbs and give it to your sheep. It'll keep the plague at bay. Roderick the Cold. Clever. Using the death of sheep to sell you probably snake oil, let's be honest. Contract. Stolen Horn. I, Holgar Blackhand, do hereby announce the following. The warriors who brought shame on themselves in their line at the Battle of Sodden Fields have shown that their punishment I meted out to them was far too lenient. Before disparting Ardskellig, they stole the horn of my ancestors from my halls. I've entrusted the task of retrieving it to my steward, Mathios. Whoever brings him the horn will take it will taste of my generosity. Whoever helps the cowards and thieves who take it will taste my wrath. I think I've actually already got that horn. Let's have a look. Oh no. I thought it was one of the ones I'd already done. Cave of Dreams is what I want to do. Alright. And once again, if we run down here... So they actually have multiple parts of their town. They've got that part up there, and if you continue down, they have their docks down here. With some fires and some other things.
Hey there, friend. What's the rush?
Dead? I think he's just drunk. Alright. So, you can run up this way. Whoop. Here. Along here. Whoop. And then you can just take the path down up here, take this down, and go along the shore. It's a fairly easy run. If I run into any bad guys, I will... Well, there's an Aracus right here, so I guess I'll kill that. Insectoid oil, I think, is probably a good idea. Which one's insectoid oil? This one. Oh, question marks. That is not a lot of damage. Going for an insta-kill here. Ow. That jump attack that Aracus do has a huge amount of AoE, as you no doubt just saw. And you can't really whirl against them because they can block like that. If you get behind them, their block doesn't work. It's only a frontward block. So you can actually sort of fairly easily get them just by going behind them and like hitting them in the arse, essentially. This Aracus is running away from me. Cause he a bitch. Oh, he got 2 hits. It's also worth noting that I will cut to... If this takes me multiple times, I'll just cut out all the deaths. I'll put a counter of how many times this Aracus kills me. But if you played The Witcher 2, Aracus was actually a boss in The Witcher 2 fairly early on. In Flotsam, I think? Thank you. It's very weird when this game loads. Occasionally it, like, won't do inputs. Like, it'll give you directional inputs, but it won't... None of the other inputs work for some reason. It's really strange. Like, you can't run, and you can't jump, and you can't do all these other things, but it allows you to walk. I don't fully understand why it does that. I'm going to need to reapply insectoid oil, so... Insectoid oil... Nope. Gwen. Assume this Aracus is still going to be here. Yep. I think I'm just going to run past this Aracus, because it's doing... Essentially, every time it hits me, it's getting a double hit, which is killing me. Although, interestingly, the actual type of Aracus is randomized, which is weird. I don't fully understand why that would be the case. But it's an armored Aracus, currently. Also, Aracus, fairly easy to run away from. There's an Intriga, I can also run away from that. I'll just cut here, and I will be with you back at Bluebow Lugos's location. Oh, bandits. Oop. Oh. Actually, what I can do here which will be fun. I hit the wrong button, but you know. There we go. Run at me, bitch. Hey.
We'll fix you soon, you brat.
Alright, good. Oh, this one's actually higher level. Wait, what are they, wolves? I don't really want to fight the wolves if possible. Well, I'm happy for them to kill each other. Hey, wolf. They're actually killing each other, which is, you know, works for me. This bandit's actually fairly adept at murdering wolves, apparently. There we go. Cool. And well, actually, I don't think I will cut again because I think I'm pretty much there. Yeah, this is boat just over here. So we're here. Good to know.
See them eyes? He's an oath of them. Or a berserker.
Nah, a witcher.
Interesting, that. It's a cool, just like a really cool little tidbit there.
What do you want?
Want to talk to Blue Boy Lugos.
Hear that? He wants to talk to Lugos. What else, vagrant? Care to plough Freya?
Works for me if you can arrange it.
I can arrange a knife between your ribs as you sink to the bottom of the bay. Now bugger off.
Don't make me hurt you. Got enough trouble as it is.
Think you scare me? Scare Jarl, son of Udmore, known elsewise as the Wolverine.
Hey, what's all the hollering? Some stranger once on the longship. Says he's got business, but
let him pass. If he turns a nuisance, we'll toss him overboard.
See you later, Jarl, son of the Wolverine, or whatever it was.
Never jest about my da. Never!
I could have just Aximo on, but that's funnier.
Know the last time I had a Continental on my ship?
No.
When I hauled prisoners from Velen to the slave market in Nazaire. Now, tell me why you're here.
Your father felt you could use a Witcher's help, and I owe him a favor, so...
Told him not to meddle. Told him I'd manage fine on my own.
Maybe that's not entirely true. Cave of Dreams. Supposed to be a dangerous place.
Mortally so, but that's my reason for going there. Fine, so be it, I take you. Old man's like to throw a fit elsewise. Or he's about to go, you ready?
Yep, let's go. I'll ask a question first, though.
What awaits us in the Cave of Dreams?
Depends wholly on us, cause... I'd explain later.
He's a good character.
We can go. Is it far?
Nah, a stone's throw. Let's gather the lads and go in. We'll know soon if there's truth to the legends. Girls, these are the best warriors in me crew. They'll come with us. You know Jarl, called the Wolverine?
Good day.
And this here's Uve Jabberjaw.
Why's Uve so quiet?
'Cause he got no tongue.
What happened? He lick a frozen blade?
No. He tore it out because he cursed King Bran while drunk. Lost his power to speak, but kept his honor.
Interesting customs you got here.
It is an interesting custom.
Before we head off, will you tell me about this cave? You could at least tell me what we might have to fight.
Only you can know that.
Elders say in the Cave of Dreams you face your greatest fears. Face what makes you wake up at night, screaming. Something that's already been, will be, or just might be.
I do wonder what a monster slayer fears. But we've talked enough, lads. Swords in hand. Let's go!
That is a fair point, eh? What is it that Geralt would fear? Because he doesn't fear much, let's be honest. You're off the Wolverine. I think there's some neckers in here first. Pop out. Yep, there we go.
Real challenge awaits at its end. Know what we call neckers and skeletons?
No idea.
Nilfgaard bearers, children of Nilfgaard, because they're black, cowardly, and bloodthirsty. Spells! Hexes!
I could just let them kill him, but there we go. He's out of the wall. There we go.
The totem! Right where it should be. Now's when we eat the herbs.
Why would we do that?
To go on, to where the nightmares are. So says the legend, and so we will do.
What herbs are these?
What'd that druid say? Hemlock, poppy, nightshade, and that chickie. No, henbane.
Whoa. In for one hell of a ride.
Yeah.
Fine. Give him here.
Take it, Uv. Jarl, eat up to the last grain.
Taking a goddamn speedball.
I don't feel no different. How about you,
Uv? You're asking him mute his opinion. You're feeling it, mate. Come on, let's go. Time to face our fears.
I think you pretty much exclusively use your, whoops. I went the wrong way. Which is actually really interesting, because if you look here, there's... Like, there was an entrance to a cave there is now not. So we are obviously feeling the effects here. My soul sword is actually damaged, I will repair it. I just noticed. What are we sitting at? 50%. So, this won't loot. Take me up to 90.
See it? The razorback! Clear up high!
Hey, too big for a razorback. That's a blue.
A blue? With that short a snout? Harbs have robbed you your senses.
It's a humpback, actually. You morons. Could have been Southern Right, I suppose. Although whether or not whales are the same type of whales in Witcherland is probably hard to say. I don't entirely know.
That's not possible.
I see you're weary from the battle. Sit with me, son. Have some mead. Pray tell me your adventures.
Thank you, my king.
I shan't drink with you, old man. And I shan't call you king. Get off that throne while you've still strength in your decrepit bones.
You can talk.
I didn't. But I...
You insult me once more, old Jabberjaw. The first time I left you to punish yourself and retain your honor, but now you'll die like a thrall and eels will eat your remains.
Interesting. Guys with shields, I think I'm gonna try and axe. Interestingly, these guys actually take a steel sword, rather. So they're obviously not ghosts. They're obviously just straight up visions, I think. I think we're hitting nothing. Or it could be some kind of magic, but you'd think if it was magic, a silver sword would be preferable, right? Oh wait, maybe I am using my silver sword. No, I totally am using silver sword, that's alright. I take it back. Wow. Shield guys aren't really a problem if you have multiple people. Cool.
Hey, look, flying fish.
What's strange about that? See them at sea every few crests.
Aye, for those they got wings. These here, it's as if they're swimming through the air.
Apologies if you're getting seasick with this camera. It's not actually my doing. It's because we're on drugs.
Hey, I know that longship.
Yes, you do. 'Tis your father's boat. The ship you wrecked against the rocks. Lost in our sweet song.
I'd kill you! Kill all you plowing seahorse!
Slay us, try, but you'll not restore his life. You slew him, a son who killed his father.
That's interesting, actually. The way they use the term slew, which is kind of strange. Because slew implies you're doing it purposefully. Maybe it's just me, but that one's a little easier.
Jarl, it was an accident. The Althing cleared you of blame.
They couldn't clear my conscience. Let's go.
I mean, he said it. Pretty much what I was already going to say. Is that that's self-guilt, and hence in this place where you're facing your greatest fear. His greatest fear is his greatest failing. I believe like you get jumped by like a water hag or something up here.
Kill one monster, another crawls out. So is this yours? This a Witcher's nightmare?
Nope, this is daily life for us.
Yep, there we go. That works. Oh, bestiary entered for water hags. I will actually read that straight away. Should be fairly short. Again, I'll put a skip for those who don't care. Shemhel of Dregston. Folks say water hags are drowners' wives. If that be true, ain't no wonder that they're such ornery bitches. Some tales mention water hags and swamp bints masquerading as lost old women to lure travellers back to their rickety shacks they built in the wetlands. In truth, only a blind man or a sighted man blinded with drink could mistake a rank sludge and rotten carrion of a water hag's den for a cosy cottage, and the hideous hag herself for an innocent grandmother. Their wrinkled, wart-covered bodies stand nearly 2 yards tall, with skin the colour of a long dead cadaver, and stinking of muck and fish. Bony growths 2 spans long stick out from their backs like hair from a like a tangle of seaweed and claws that would make a werewolf proud, completing the picture. They are pretty disgusting creatures.
Quiet, calm, suspicious.
Must be my dream. I don't fear nothing.
You fear nothing, boy. You pissed your trousers when lightning struck the tree by our home.
I was 3 years old. I've shone 100 times since then that I...
You pissed yourself before the whole village. The Jarl's son. Ah, the shame should have punished you.
You're a vision! A spectre!
A vision of your dad, who you fear, because you know you don't live up to him. You know you disappoint him.
I'm a better warrior than he ever was!
Prove it, you little shite.
The problem here is that he's on fire. Luckily I'm doing significant enough damage that... Actually, I wonder if... I need stamina to test this. No. You can't put him out with Ard, which is what I was trying to do. But he's fairly easy to take out one way or the other. There we go. Sweet.
Who's the better warrior now? Who? Lugos, leave him. He's only a vision true, but it's not proper.
I want to get a save in before here. There we go. Because what Geralt fears is terrifying.
King of the Wild Hunt!
You will not save her.
Stench.
Whoop. Get a heal on, get a Quen up. Alright, cool. It's weird when the hounds do their like effects, they actually get like they turn real. They lose their like weird glowy effect. I don't know how you bleed a ghost, but I'm happy with it.
She will still be mine.
Over my dead body.
Nothing simpler.
And there becomes Geralt's true fear, that he may not be able to save Ciri. It's not a fear of Eredin himself, it's a fear of what Eredin may do.
Get up, Geralt. You've paid your debt. You're a free man.
Gonna tell your father what you faced in the Cave of Dreams?
Of course I will. I've no fear of him, right? 'Twas an honor to fight at your side. Farewell, Geralt.
And with that, we're going to leave it. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time where we'll... I'm not entirely sure what we'll do. Something also worth noting. For those wondering, you can actually place markers. This is where the Arrakis was. So if you push and hold right click, I'm not sure what it is on the controller, but you can pass like an interested thing, something... These are essentially just two things that you can design to be whatever you want. This one's pretty clearly designed for there's an enemy here. So you can come back and kill high level enemies later if you want, if you have to run past them. I think next time I'm going to run down to here, then run up here, run up here. I don't think my mouse is recording, so I have to show you. And then sort of run straight up this road and head up to the grotto. That's what we're going to do next episode. But thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. That guy also gave me 80 crowns. Cool. See ya.